Hello traders, Gary Wagner here just before 12 noon in Honolulu, 6 o'clock in New York. It is Monday, April 23rd, 2018, and this is the Daily Report for Gold and Silver. A strong U.S. dollar wreaks havoc on the precious metals complex, with all precious metals trading dramatically lower. Gold closing off by about $11.70 at $1326.60. Silver down 55 cents at $16.60. Palladium off by $55, a 5+% decline, closing at $975 per ounce. The dollar gained significant strength today, closing up about 0.7% or 60 points, closing at 9067. Dow Jones Industrial Average closing down fractionally 24,448, and a pretty substantial move in Bitcoin futures, gaining almost $400, 89.40 and 89.15 in the CBOE and CME futures exchanges. Traders, a combination of dollar strength as well as selling pressure has caused major chart damage in 3 of the 4 precious metals: gold, silver, and palladium. Palladium accounting for the largest percentage drawdown on the day, but more on that in a little bit. Gold currently trading off about $12.60, $1325.70. That is trading very much near the lows, which came in at $23.80. Most significant is the fact that trading today resulted in a break below gold's 50-day moving average, which currently sits at $1,333 per ounce, closing well below that price point at $25. In terms of support and resistance levels, we do have our first level of support, which comes in at $13.19 to $13.18. That is composed of a Fibonacci harmonics where both the long and short-term retracements are indicating the same price point. Although gold lost almost a full percentage point on the day, that was dwarfed when we look at what happened to silver, losing almost 57 cents, closing at 16.59.5. Just as in our gold chart, we had substantial chart damage as silver pricing broke below its moving average. However, in the case of silver, because these moving averages are inverted for a bull run, meaning the 200-day moving average in red is on top, the 50-day shorter term moving average is on the bottom. It broke through its 200-day moving average and traded to just above the 50-day moving average. Silver pricing took back more than it gained last week, when on Wednesday we saw the market move up 40 cents, but today's decline of close to 57 cents more than accounts for that. More importantly, when we take a look at our current levels of support and resistance, we know that silver has been plagued by major resistance at just about 1685 to 1695. We broke well below that. We believe that there is strong support for silver at 1626, and we are back into that narrow and defined range that has been so predominant in silver pricing since February of this year. But traders, it was palladium that had the greatest percentage drawdown today, losing over $54, a net decline of 5.26%, closing below $1,000 for the first time in a while at $976. Trading today did result in prices breaking below the 50-day moving average, trading to an intraday low below the 200-day moving average, and then recovering slightly off of those lows to close just above its long-term 200-day moving average. We would look for support to come in approximately at $960 per ounce. That is based not on Fibonacci retracement, but rather a series of bottoms indicating support or resistance in the market, in this case, support. And traders, a vast majority of today's drawdowns in the entire precious metals complex is directly attributable to dollar strength. Dollar gaining about 0.7%, 62 points in terms of the gain, closing at 90.70. This marks the 5th consecutive day in which the dollar has gained value. And over the last 2 trading days, Friday as well as today, we have seen major technical evidence that the dollar has definitely broken above its current range as well as resistance. On Friday, the dollar index opened at the 50-day moving average, closing well above it. We had follow-through strength today, and it's quite obvious that this upper level resistance, which was defined by these series of tops, has absolutely been taken out on a closing basis, both on Friday's trading activity and follow-through strength today. And traders, lastly, a look at Bitcoin, which opened substantially higher today, gaining $375 per coin, currently fixed at 89.15. Our current forecast and target remains 91 to 9,200. That is a 23% retracement that also corresponds quite eloquently to this top right here. I do not foresee any real issues with Bitcoin futures trading up to our current resistance level at 9,100. If we do get a solid break above that in trading, we could easily take a stab to these recent highs that come in at around 11,000. That would be the next resistance area. In terms of straight support, minor support has to come in roughly at 8,000, and that is based upon these series of lows that came in last week. Traders, you know, they say what goes up must come down, and we certainly saw that adage unfold today with tremendous downside pressure and pricing in the precious metals complex. All of the 3 major precious metals, gold, silver, and palladium, breaking below a substantial amount in terms of the moving average itself. We'll have to see if a recovery is going to be quick or if we have further downside pressure. This has been Gary Wagner, wishing you, as always, good trading. We'll talk to you tomorrow for another daily update and review. Bye-bye.